So last month I tweeted out, reply to this tweet with the most down bad thing you've done and I will rate them in a video. And you guys did not disappoint. Willingly waiting for a guy to make a decision between me and his ex, who was also his ex-fiance, all the while giving him advice on how to handle maintaining a friendship with her. He ended up taking her back. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Bought and completed Legend of Zelda because a guy shared the Megan Fox Zelda photo. Why did you need to do that? Couldn't you have just like looked up Legend of Zelda facts or what happens at the end of Legend of Zelda instead of doing that? Although they are good games. They are good games. I'll give you that. Once made a hole in a plush football and shagged it. What? How does that idea even come to your mind? I watched the entirety of How I Met Your Mother straight for a man who was absolutely not worth it. That show is dog. I'm sorry. I watched it when I was maybe like 14, 15, and I thought it was good back then. Obviously, I was an idiot because it's shit. It's just like one of them terrible... I can't watch anything with a laugh track in, especially when it laughs at things that just aren't funny. It just overuses it. Gone back to someone multiple times after they slept with me and got back with their ex literally in the morning and kicked me out because she was on her way over. Where do you lot find these people? Like, I hear stories like this quite a lot online. Where the fuck do you find these people? What? I've had a crush on a guy for a week and found out everything. Where he lived, his phone number, his parents' number, his brother's TikTok, his parents' Facebook, and his ex's Facebook. I found out where he lived before he moved. This person has me as their profile picture. I'm scared. What the fuck? That's just criminal. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Had a wank listening to Stephen Fry read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Sequence. Understandable. I drove 3 hours for a dick appointment in 2017 when I was 19. I left my favourite shorts and $40 there. And my mum had to drive to meet me at the gas station on the way back because I ran out of gas. Wasn't even worth it, to be honest. You drove 3 hours? 3 hours? To be honest, I'm saying that I think I have travelled longer. Not for dick, not gay. Well, I used to follow girls home and record their bundles on my phone, then go home and beat my meat to the videos. I only stopped because I got caught one time and questioned my entire existence afterwards. Average anime enjoyer. You should be in prison. You should not have the freedom to be able to reply to my tweets. Hand yourself in at the police station right now. I'm not even joking. Nearly gave him my literal address just so he could give me gifts. Is that like not normal? Are you like not supposed to go around your significant other's house anymore? Are we just supposed to do it in like VR and shit? Wait, that's not weird. That's not weird. I put on a cat collar with a bell for him. I wrote just the way you are in a love note and said I wrote it. I had a crush on this guy from my school who happens to be a musician. I traveled 3+ hours to go see one of his concerts on my own. I could never go to a concert on my own. That sounds absolutely terrifying. Like, respect to people who can. I could just about go to the cinema on my own, and I've only ever done that once. And that was to see the Batman, because no one wanted to go to see the Batman with me. So I had to go see it on my own. Jerked off to snap that. What? Or he just like, oh, that's a nice street she lives on. That's a really hot street. Ex-girlfriend from Stoke had to pretend I liked it, insisted on visiting to show how dedicated I was. Oh, please let me visit Stoke-on-Trent. I love Stoke-on-Trent. It's my favourite place in the whole world. Said no one ever. What? I sent a video recording where I drank paint for the funny just to keep the convo going. No, it was not worth it. I don't think it. I don't imagine it would be worth it to keep a conversation. If a conversation is that dead, like if a conversation has died, you have nothing else to say to each other. Surely that's a sign, and not a sign to drink paint to keep it going. Spent 4 hours walking around Disney Paris in 30+ heat to get a picture of her favourite Disney princess in return for nudes. Surely she could just Google her favourite Disney princess. I dated him for 9 months and he didn't even hug me once, so I tried to dump him. But he made me feel bad, so I carried on dating him till he dumped me for my friends. But you're not dating. You're not even friends. You're acquaintances. You were acquaintances for 9 months. Yet you haven't hugged. I sometimes hug people as a greeting when I first meet them. I did Sonic roleplay on Discord with this guy because I wanted him to like me back. What the fuck does Sonic roleplay entail? What the... Paid $2,000 for a hookup with this woman who wasn't even that attractive. She then at last minute told me we had to meet in Edinburgh from London, so I spent hours travelling only to be never replied to again. You got finessed. I once bought a $400... That's an expensive Nintendo. I swear Nintendo... How much are Nintendo Switches? Yeah, okay, all right. You know, the OLED one. The OLED one is about $400, I think. Because I had a crush on her and wanted to start up a conversation with her. It didn't work, obviously, but I don't mind. She did end up sending stickers and a really kind note with the Switch, so I hope she is doing well. I mean, I hope you at least wanted the Switch. Went to to Sunderland. What? Literally started... okay, this person has a Shadow the Hedgehog profile picture. It checks out. Literally started making a game where you can fuck the fictional character I liked. Even though my PC couldn't handle the program I was trying to use, I've never coded in my life. That is actually pathetic. That is so pathetic. It's a toss-up between traveling from Newcastle to London for some D or sending voice notes speaking in an uwu voice. I'd say the uwu voice one is worse. Like, definitely. Newcastle to London, that's like 3 hours. It's not that bad. However, speaking in an uwu voice over voice notes, that's unforgivable. I once spent £300 at the arcade because I wanted to talk to the girl that worked there every day. You've done that without spending £300. I know you have to, have like your cover story for why you're there. But... No. Was obsessed with a Scottish guy and borderline stalked him for 2 years just because of his voice. I feel as though, like, there's been a few too many of, like, these stalking stories. I don't know if this is just the second or third one, but that is far too many. What is it with people with the replies to this and stalking? Stop stalking people. It's scary. Licks my mate's feet for a bottle of Prime. Fucking hell. What? My old English teacher, proper milf, once ate an apple at lunch. I decide the next period to retrieve the apple core from the bin and take it to the toilet. I then proceeded to have the most outrageous time while sucking on the eaten apple. Was only about 14. What the fuck? What? Yeah, that is I think that's worse than the drinking paint one. Accidentally pushed a girl into a puddle of dirty water so I could let her use my jacket and dry her. Didn't work. She never talked to me again. Yeah, fucking rightly so. You pushed her into a puddle of dirty water, you freak. Paid like £30 for airplane Wi-Fi so I could keep messaging her after my free Wi-Fi ran out on a flight. That's not that bad. Although airplane Wi-Fi is the biggest scam ever. I did it on a Virgin plane once and it just didn't work. I paid like, I don't know how much, maybe like 20 or 30 pounds. It just didn't work. Lockdown was hitting me hard, so I hopped on Discord and e-sexed. Fair enough. Lockdown hit us all hard. I can't knock you for that. I was giving a girl seeing a lift to a date, and then he gave her another lift back, and about an hour later hooked up. Well, I mean, if you're the one that, from what I can tell from this, you're the one that got the hookup. Fair enough. The first bit was a bit pathetic, but you know what? You got the dub in the end, I think. She cut off her hair and posted it on her IG story. I asked her to put it in a Ziploc bag so I could buy it. Her hair was pink, by the way. I don't know why he needs to give me that detail, as if that would make it, like, somewhat better. Beat my meat to the aroma of my best mate's underwear, and I felt dirty after. Most normal furry. Once stole a book from Oxfam, and I still don't regret it. Bro, you stole from charity. You stole from charity. You didn't steal it from, like, I don't know, Waterstones or something. You stole from a charity. Time between being so desperate I had a long-distance girlfriend in another country or making a homemade pocket pussy with 2 sponges and a washing up glove. I mean, both are rather pathetic. I know a lot of people are going to have a go at me being like, loads of people have, like, girlfriends in other countries. Why? Why don't you just find someone in your own country? Doesn't that make more sense? Does it make more sense to do that? Maybe this permanent... No! Oh, you got fucking Alex's merch branding on you. And my camera's died. Just pretend you could see me because there's only one left I want to read. I sent her anonymous love letters over 3 months and asked her out 9 times over the 3 years I knew her and stalked her for a year and a half afterwards. Prison. Go to prison. Hand yourself in to the police. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.